news about her abuser's conviction being overturned?
I mean, I can't imagine what she's feeling as a woman, as a human being. It's heart-wrenching. Imagine you've been through this trauma once, then you go through your trial, and he's convicted. As any human being or a victim of a crime, I mean, it clearly is upsetting. But we have to remember something. We have one of the best legal systems in the world. And putting aside, we need to sometimes put aside our emotions. We have a system that works in an amazing fashion, and we need to follow the law. And this isn't just about Bill Cosby. This is about the rule of law, constitutional rights. If there is an agreement with a defendant and a promise made by a prosecutor not to prosecute, and as a result of that, and the prosecutor knew at the time there was a civil action and that he would be forced to testify or be deposed in that civil action, and knowing that, promised what he promised, and that allowed Cosby to actually testify or be deposed in that civil case, and basically lost that right to invoke the fifth, then he needs to keep that promise. Sometimes we forget. We just look at the individual and we see a monster. Yes, you could have a monster in front of you, but we do have a criminal justice system and a constitution, and we need to follow it. We follow it not because of Cosby, not because we're protecting Cosby, but because we're protecting every defendant, including a lot of times innocent people. We're protecting everybody's rights, and we owe that to all of those defendants and to victims. We want people to be tried and convicted on the correct grounds. They should have never made that promise to start with. Then if they hadn't made the promise, maybe we should have had enough evidence, or another prosecutor could have easily prosecuted and gotten his conviction, just like they got the conviction here. The decision was made, they need to stick with it. And that's what the Supreme Court is saying here.
Right.